What's up, traders? In this video, I'm going to show you how I made $3,600 today on one trade across 5 funded accounts. So you'll see on TradeZella here, 3601 is the P&L for the day, 10 total trades, 10 winning trades. You can see that right here. Total volume, 40 contracts. Again, this is one trade idea. We're going to go over it right here across 5 funded accounts. So it was like $700 something on each account. I'm also going to show you some of my trade ideas from today, and I even want to give you a quick look at my TradeZella for the month. I'm up $3,100 on my funded accounts, on Tradeify, and on TopStep. I'm up with a 62% trade win rate and a 1.46 profit factor. Before I get into the trade from this morning, the idea that worked really well for me, I want to tell you Futures 2.0 is officially available for our ASFX TV members. We run our live streams here on ASFX TV, as you can see. We also have our free course, Futures 101, available here. Now, Futures 2.0 is out officially on Friday, but I'm releasing it to our members early. I want them to make sure it's good and get, initial feedback from them. This course is a follow-up. It's a sequel to Futures 101. So if you're watching this video and you haven't seen Futures 101 yet, that's where we want you to start. We want you to watch it, get fired up. We want you to of course, want to learn more. And that's why we've delivered Futures 2.0. We went deeper on some of the concepts that you guys had questions about in Futures 101. So together, it's like 6 or 7 hours of content to get you educated to join us on our live streams. And that's why I want you guys to check it out now. So there's a link down below, whether you're watching this on Twitter or YouTube. There's a link to get you started with a free trial that will give you access to both courses and to our live streams. So come check it out. You won't be sorry. We'll make the money back. You're going to love it. Especially if you're trading funded accounts 4 or 5, even more of them like I am, you're going to clearly make the money back. So this was the trade this morning. I put a long position on at 904 pre-market, which is a little bit different for me. 2 reasons for that, and you can read it in my notes here. One was that I was busy this morning. I had back-to-back coaching calls from yesterday to catch up because I was busy yesterday with off-the-desk stuff. So I had to catch up on those calls, and I did it at market open today. Tuesday, Evan runs the stream on ASFX TV, so I'm able to catch up on coaching calls. So I put the long in before market open at 58.50. That was the price I was working. This is MES. I'm looking for a move higher today because stocks were up pre-market. I know Google news on earnings was coming out tonight at the close. So I was expecting some optimistic behavior today going into that earnings, going into the rest of this week. We also have jobs numbers coming out. NFP is Friday and core PCE is on Thursday, which is an inflation read. So there's a lot of news at the back half of this week, which is why I was not surprised that yesterday was very choppy. But today we started to get more of that drift higher. And we're going to finish this video going over the higher time frame. So stay through till the end if you want to see that. So I'm long pre-market. I have a 15-point stop. I like most of my stops, 10, 15 points, especially on these smaller position, like feeler positions on a swing kind of an idea, because I know I'm not going to be able to micromanage it because I'm on these coaching calls. Once market opens, it shakes, it drops about 12 or 13 points at market open here, but we quickly retake New York VWAP. That's the blue line you see here. Oh, and before we go forward, this indicator is our new Lux Algo indicator. I have a link for this in my bio. I'll put a link for this down below as well. Definitely check this out. It automates all the VWAPs for you and the opening range, all the key levels you need. It's all on the chart automatically. You don't have to worry about it. So it just makes your analysis faster. So we see price take New York VWAP to the downside, but quickly regain that New York VWAP with buyers basically bringing us back to the open price. We then see sellers try to regain control here, and they can't. So as I'm on my calls, you can see my note here, I see buyers step back in and create a higher high. So we have higher lows and higher highs starting to build, maybe a bottom here at 58.38. That's the price I'm looking at. So as we start to move out of the range, we see that at 10 a.m. JOLTS jobs news comes in, shakes the market a little bit, but not much. And I'm not expecting 10 a.m. JOLTS jobs news to really move the market that much. So I actually added into that trade as we start to see it move higher. 2 minutes after the news, I got to full position size. Basically from 10:15, 10:10 in the morning till about 10:30 was the rest of the trade. It moved from 58 to basically 68 within just a couple of minutes, 3 big pushes and it was done. I was full out of the trade there, happy to take my win, which ended up being a short-term top. It does end up going higher, as you're going to see here in a second, but that was a great exit just because it flushed very hard. That was something David Capablanca talked about at the seminar we just had in LA, where when it flushes in a direction for him, he's short, but here I'm long. When it flushes hard, just take the profits aggressively. So it was a really good win for me today, to be honest. Added into the trade, that's how we get to the 2 positions. This was another way to play it, long off of the New York VWAP with a stop at opening range low. I like this idea, especially if you're not trading pre-market. I like this as the first long entry of the day. And you can see my exit up here at that doji here. Look at how sideways we go after that for a while. Now, as the afternoon goes on, we end up with a high of day VWAP here, higher lows off of the previous day New York VWAP. And those higher lows actually carry us for another 12-point push here. So this is a high of day VWAP break entry. This is what we teach in Futures 2.0 and also in Futures 101. Same thing here, another high of day VWAP break entry example. And then even here later in the day at 220, 225, high of day VWAP break, stop at previous structure, almost 1R in this first pop. And then there's even more over here. So when we have extension, like a day like today, beautiful price extension, whatever, discovery, whatever you want to call it, these high of day VWAP breaks work really well. And if you take a look in Futures 2.0, we literally have an entry chapter, 2 of them, VWAP break, where we go over those trades. Then in chapter 15, we do trade practice where you see that live. And there's also a bunch of other tips throughout this. So that's also in the new course in Futures 2.0. And that's why I want you guys to go check it out. So thanks for watching today's recap. I'll see you guys on stream tomorrow. We got a busy day on ASFX TV. So definitely click the link below. Come take the free trial. I'll see you guys on there.